Today, from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the New England Patriots taking on the Washington Commanders.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the New England Patriots. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? Danny Johnson returning. Here comes Johnson on the return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Brissett going to go to the air right away. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing, Brissett. And that one too wide and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Brissett. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. To throw, Brissett. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Patriots are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
And there's a lot of good to watch in the game last week. He threw 4 touchdown passes. A little bit of concern throwing the 2 interceptions.
Yeah, and the 2 pick.
Yeah, you want the ratio really to be closer to 3-to-1 as opposed to the 2-to-1 that he had. But it is something to build on. They did get the win, didn't they?
Yep. A gain of 3, 2nd down. They go to Elliott again. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. You talk about this Washington defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it because teams that are top 5, they don't stop running the ball if they don't get things done early.
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Jamin Davis there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 10. Inside give to Elliott. And not much room to speak of. He'll get about 3 up to the 41. Here now a 3rd down and 8.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Patriots at 6-2 to start play. They come in playing really well on both sides of the ball. They've won 6 of their last 8, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Here's 2nd and 3. Off play action, it's Cunningham. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 41. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So a little extra on top of the big play there.
It's tough for guys rushing the passer, but you have to know when the ball is gone. And if you listen, officials will tell you ball's gone. He didn't pull up.
Oh, good move. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Here's Brissett. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. John Bates, his first touchdown on the year. And the Commanders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Folk connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And boy, this burgundy and gold defense charged up now. They stop him behind the line again. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. A play fake. Now Cunningham. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. A 1st down throw for Brissett. Out left to Dotson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. Play action now. Brissett. Open man. This is Lewis. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Brissett. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Lewis. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Mercedes Lewis, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Commanders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that'll make the score 14-0. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36. Washington on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Cunningham. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Cunningham looking to throw. He'll buy some time right. This is caught by Evans. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Cunningham. And he slings one that's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
The Cunningham's throw here taken in by Parker. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. A handoff left, Elliott. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Jedrick Wills, former 1st-round pick, guilty there. Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you, it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. Stevenson is into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Jacoby Brissett back out for his guys' next possession. He had a couple of touchdown passes in that game last week, and he's matched that with 2 in the first half here as his guys start 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. To throw is Brissett. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Brissett now. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's Brissett. Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Into the air once more. It's Brissett. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
.154 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. The throw here caught by Devontae Parker. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a first down throw. Cunningham. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Cunningham to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
On first down, it's Cunningham. And that is caught. What a catch at the 3-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Elliott will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play. Down the numbers. There he goes.
Inside the 20.
Touchdown, Washington.
Brian Robinson Jr.
in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Commanders will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away.
And he'll back up a few steps as he'll make the fair catch at about the 8-yard line. A final shot before break. Cunningham airing this one out for Evans. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. So we have reached halftime over. No problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Taken at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 67 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. Running left is Stevenson. And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. It's 44. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Again, it's Stevenson. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Cody Barton there to bring him down. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Cunningham. And that'll be incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Escaping the pressure right. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th.
Understanding he's just down 1 possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
On 4th down, Cunningham. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. That good for 19 and a first down. Brissett sets to throw it. Caught right side. It's Lewis. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Brissett. it's a Patriots sack. Jason Pierre-Paul, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards.
Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson.
And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. And now Nick Folk, his career long, 56 yards. This from 54 yards away. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and that will keep this a 2-point game. Charles, 54 yards. I'm surprised that came up short.
I would agree with that one because normally, if he misses, it's accuracy, not length, because he has plenty of leg for that. But maybe it's like I hit my golf shot. You know, maybe it's like my wedge. You know, when you chili dip and you hit the ground ahead of it, sometimes that'll shorten your distance as well.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Now a pass that's taken in by near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That goes for a gain of 31.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off. They hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there are going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 84 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
On 1st and 10, Cunningham flushed out right. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown.
Juju Smith-Schuster
from 10 yards out.
And the Patriots have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter.
They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he is into the end zone as that pushes the lead up to 6. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was 1st and goal from the 2, or I should say 3rd and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
On 1st and 10, Brissett can't get away, and he's taken down.
Jawan Bentley, the one to get in and finish off the play.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now Brissett.
He's going to drop this one down to Gibson.
Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Target is to Dotson, and he's got him.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 18.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return.
And the Patriots take over. Mike Evans and the rest of the offensive unit heading back out there now. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and 4.
Now Cunningham. Rolling to his right. Airing this one out for Evans. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Mike Evans with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Patriots add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
And so they run it in on the 2-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to.
Johnson on poke free. Football's out. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Escapes the sack. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Off play action. Cunningham. A leap, and he's got it. Mike Evans with an acrobatic catch.
And the Patriots have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Now Ryland for the PAT.
He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And here comes Danny Johnson now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. On play action, Brissett. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Lewis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Pats are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in.
A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. Off the play fake. Cunningham being chased out left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Looking to throw. Cunningham. Airing this one out for Evans. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play there for New England. 46 yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
Here's Stevenson.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
Flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Patriots up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And that'll increase their lead to 28. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away.
Returning it, Johnson. Now here's Johnson.
And able to get this out to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
Brissett's throw taken in by Samuel.
And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. They'll look to throw.
And this will be incomplete. Both players with a shot at it that time, but neither coming away with it.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Let's take it inside his own 40. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
A good head down running on the return, gets about 15 yards.
And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Early down stuffs will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
On 3rd down, here's Stevenson.
And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Running with Elliott. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. They said their goal was to win 7 games. They've done that pretty early in the year.
I think it's time for them to elevate that number and really make a big push to finish this season strong.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Patriots winners here at home as we say so long from Foxborough.